Welcome back to the channel, soap fans. We have got some explosive updates and wild promotional clips to unpack, so grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's get right into the madness of Days of Our Lives. So, let's talk about the absolute bombshell image that is currently breaking the internet right now. The picture that has everyone talking, screaming, and endlessly rewinding their screens. EJ DiMera getting punched straight in the face. I mean, wow. Just wow. The impact, the shock, the sheer undeniable satisfaction of it all. If we are being completely honest here, EJ DiMera has deserved a solid right hook for months now, maybe even years. The man has been crossing every single moral line imaginable, tap dancing all over the lives of everyone in Salem and acting like he is completely untouchable. But finally, someone actually did it. Someone finally snapped and decked the CEO of DiMera Enterprises right in his smug face. But the million-dollar question that has the entire fandom in an absolute chokehold right now is, who threw the punch? Who actually did it? If you look at the comments section on social media, the fans are going absolutely wild with theories. Some people think it's Xander, because Xander is always punching someone. Some think it's Rafe, finally losing his cool over the drug investigation. But the most popular theory, and honestly the one that makes the most psychological sense, is Theo Carver. Yes, sweet, kind, gentle Theo Carver. And let's be real, if Theo is the one who punches you, you know you have messed up on a catastrophic, unforgivable level. Theo doesn't just go around hitting people. He has a pure heart. He is always trying to see the best in people, even his deeply flawed DiMera relatives. And why would Theo swing on his uncle? It all comes back to Lexie. It is always about Lexie. We all know that EJ recently tried to manipulate Theo into coming back to DiMera Enterprises to act as Johnny's COO. EJ was playing nice, acting like he valued Theo's business mind, but we all knew EJ was just using him to take the pressure off Johnny while Chanel is battling cancer. But corporate manipulation isn't enough to make Theo violent. No, this is about something so much deeper and so much darker. This is about EJ playing God with Lexie's life. EJ brought Lexie back from the dead using Dr. Rolf's Super Serum 2. He gave Abe and Theo their ultimate miracle. He gave them their family back. We all watched those emotional reunions. We all saw Abe and Lexie watching the 4th of July fireworks, talking about having many more holidays together. It was beautiful. It was heartbreakingly beautiful. But it was all built on a ticking time bomb, because EJ knew the serum was flawed. He knew the lab rats were dropping dead of organ failure. He knew the side effects were creeping in. And now Lexie is getting dizzy. She is stumbling. The fatal symptoms are returning, and Lexie is realizing that her second chance at life is just a cruel, temporary illusion. Lexie is going to figure it out. The spoilers are already hinting at it. She is going to realize that EJ brought her back just to let her die all over again. And when she does, the rage is going to be biblical. Lexie is going to confront EJ, and she is going to absolutely tear him apart. She will scream. She will cry. She will ask him how he could be so incredibly selfish, so unbelievably cruel, to subject Abe and Theo to the trauma of losing her twice. And this is where the punch comes in. Picture it. Theo walks in on this confrontation. He hears EJ making excuses. He sees his mother, the woman he just got back, breaking down because she is facing a death sentence again. In that moment, all of Theo's gentle nature evaporates. He doesn't think, he just acts. He steps up and punches EJ with everything he has. It makes so much sense. It is the perfect emotional climax to this tragedy. But we have to look closer at EJ in that promo clip. Have you guys really looked at his face? Because it is not just a bruised jaw from a punch. Is it just me? Or does EJ look genuinely terrifyingly sick? The promo clearly shows EJ with these bloodshot, swollen, completely red eyes. He looks feverish. He looks unhinged. It gives off this incredibly strong, undeniable feeling of demonic possession. I mean, we have been following this show for a long time, and we know exactly what possession looks like in Salem. We all remember Marlena. We all remember the glowing eyes and the deep voices. Is the devil back? Is Stefano's ghost somehow possessing his own son to finish some twisted master plan? Honestly, I have been thinking about this all week, and part of me really hates the possession theory. I do. Because possession is a cop-out. It gives the character an excuse. If EJ is possessed, then he can just say, the devil made me do it and all is forgiven. But no, I don't want him to have an excuse. I personally believe the writers are doing something much more symbolic here. I think they are physically manifesting the toxic, dark, pure, evil energy that has been brewing inside EJ for months. He isn't possessed by a demon. He is the demon. The evil is just finally rotting him from the inside out and showing on his face. Think about everything EJ is carrying right now. The sheer weight of his own terrible decisions. He is at the center of the Coriseal tainted drug scandal. People are dying. Destiny dropped dead in the town square. Holly Jonas is collapsing and ending up in the hospital over and over again. And instead of coming clean, EJ is doubling down. He is forcing his own son, Johnny, to break into Sarah Horton's hospital office to steal information and cover his tracks. He is risking Johnny's freedom, Johnny's marriage to a sick Chanel, all to save his own skin from the FBI and Rafe Hernandez. That kind of stress, that kind of relentless, suffocating guilt and paranoia, it has to take a physical toll on a person. So maybe his red, swollen eyes aren't supernatural at all. Maybe it is just the physical breakdown of a man who is completely losing his mind. He is backed into a corner. Cat Green is playing him. Rafe is building a federal case against him. Kristen is a chaotic mess that he has to deal with. And now, his miracle resurrection of Lexie is blowing up in his face. EJ is drowning in his own toxicity. The stress is literally making him sick. His body is rejecting the evil he is forcing it to carry. It's poetic justice, really. Sometimes I second guess myself. I sit back and think maybe I'm being too harsh on EJ. Maybe he really did have good intentions with Lexie. Maybe he just wanted to fix his family and it all went wrong. Okay, that sounded ridiculous even as I typed it, but you get what I mean. We want to believe these characters have some shred of humanity left. EJ was so optimistic when Rolf first gave him the good news about the serum, but he ignored the red flags. He ignored the dead lab rats. He pushed forward because EJ DiMera always thinks he is the smartest person in the room. He thinks he can outsmart death itself. And now, Lexie has to pay the ultimate price for his arrogance. And what about Paulina in all of this? Oh my gosh, my heart just completely shatters for Paulina. She loves Abe so much. She literally stepped aside, packed her bags, and walked out of her own marriage because she saw how happy Abe was to have Lexie back. She sacrificed her own happiness for him. And now it turns out it was all for nothing. Lexie is going to die again. Paulina is going to be, and Abe is going to be destroyed. And Paulina is going to have to pick up the pieces of a completely shattered man. It is just tragedy layered on top of tragedy, and it all traces back to EJ DiMera's hubris. This whole storyline just perfectly fits the show's usual style, doesn't it? Give the fans a massive, impossible miracle. Let us enjoy the happy tears for exactly 5 minutes and then violently rip the rug out from under us. It is classic soap opera torture, but this time it feels so much darker because EJ isn't just a mustache-twirling villain hiding in the shadows. He is destroying his own family from the inside. He is alienating Johnny. He is going to lose Theo forever. Chad already hates him. When the dust settles on this drug scandal and Lexie's failed serum, EJ is going to be completely, utterly alone. Who actually believes this is going to end well for him? Nobody. The downfall of EJ DiMera is happening right in front of our eyes, and it is spectacular to watch. I just can't stop thinking about his face in that promo. The bruised jaw, the bloodshot eyes, the look of absolute cornered panic. Whether he is possessed by a literal demon or just consumed by his own demonic choices, EJ is finally facing the consequences of his actions. I am so here for it. I am glued to my screen, but I am also dreading the emotional fallout. Lexie's rage is going to be a masterclass in acting, and I am already stocking up on tissues for when she finally unleashes on him. What were the writers thinking, giving us Lexie back just to take her away? It is so cruel, but it makes for such incredible television. Let's just hope Theo's punch knocks some actual sense into EJ, though I highly doubt it. EJ never learns, he just reloads. All right, I need to take a breath because I am getting way too worked up over this. But that is why we love this show, right? It makes us feel crazy. Drop your thoughts in the comments, you guys. Do you think Theo threw the punch? Do you think EJ is possessed or just physically manifesting his own evil? I need to know your theories. Thanks for reading my ramblings today, and I will see you all in the next update. Keep watching those screens because Salem is about to explode.